Can you talk a little bit about what utilities can do to prepare for this? The management, monitoring, removal, and overall compliance. You mentioned that non-compliance can be extremely expensive.
Right.
So can you talk a little bit more about what utilities can do to do something about PFAS management and compliance?
Of course, of course.
Yeah,
And Ganesh, the short answer would be utilities should be proactive, right, towards this thing.
absolutely.
Proactive towards, testing and baseline data, for instance. Yeah, now the utilities should now begin sampling for PFAS now, if they are not already doing it, right? And consider, a more comprehensive testing for multiple PFAS compounds, just like you said, right? It's not just for PFOA and PFOAs, because this list is going to grow, a lot faster, right? The second
Yeah.
one is infrastructure updates. With infrastructure updates also, they should be proactive. They should start evaluating their current treatment processes, whether it's activated carbon or ion exchange or reverse osmosis,
Right.
which are some of the most common methods. They need to start evaluating, their methods. They need to plan for, future upgrades if needed, or expansions, right? So because, as you know, some of these technologies are quite high cost-wise.
Yeah.
Another one is they need to be proactive also in looking for funds and grants. They need to keep an eye on federal and state funding programs, like the Drinking Water State Revolving Fund.
Right.
And there are also a lot of PFAS specific grants, statewide or federal. So they need to be proactive in a lot of things.
Yeah, and that sort of reminds me of federal action in the lead and copper rule, where federal authorities worked in conjunction with utilities, and funds were provided for removal of lead and copper rule pipes, and we expect that kind of joint action will be really beneficial, and utilities should make sure that they have access to all of the resources from the federal government and EPA in this regard, right?
Yeah, that's correct.